これで終わりにしよう。受け取れ。叶わぬ。
Boys, it is that time of the month. No, not that time of the month, alright? I've got my ovaries tightened in a knot. Alright. Tsukishima, Ginjo, Mayuri-sama have all been announced. So the rerun's going to be taking place literally in less than 24 hours from the video from this release, and as you see here, it is going to be the 4.5% crap with the 1.5%. Other pool is going to be from OG Mind Aizen all the way up until Tech Yumichika. Yumichika. Alright, now what is funny though, and what I do find hilarious, is that Dordoni, Tsuruchi, and Kuchi-Face are literally filler. Now, for those that don't know, for those that are new to the game, Tsuruchi, Kuchi, and Dordoni were literally released 2 weeks before, before the Tsukishima Ginjo Mayuri banner, and it's funny because they were never re-released. So both these banners are getting re-released for the first time. The Nelyel, Grimjaw, and Hikone are definitely nice, but in my opinion, they're a bit all outdated except for Hikone. I feel like Hikone, they did a really good job in making sure that he was somewhat relevant. But like, it's funny that they headlined with Tsukishima, Ginjo, and Mayuri because they are the stronger characters, but Caleb knows damn well that they're the stronger characters because they didn't give Tsuruchi or Kuchi-Face Havoc 20%. They didn't give Dordoni guard break. So these characters are not even like all that good. Oh yeah, so we ended up, dude, like my first game with Greninja, bro, we violated, dude, we violated. All right, so let's go into the Tsukishima banner. Let's go, and I'm a little bit tipsy, not gonna lie. I did drink a little bit of this margarita. Tsuruchi, and then let's go with Hikone, mind Hikone right here. So if I can go, click here, and then click here. Where are you at? There you go. Alright, so going into this banner, I do want to talk a little bit about him. I think that this banner is, I don't know if it's a must summon, man. Like, Dordoni, pretty good melee character. He is a NAD based character. Bruiser plus 50%, power attribute of Ronkar, normal attack damage plus 20%, long reach plus 20%. He does hit incredibly hard, strong attack recharge built into his kit. Going into his second strong attack, I believe that it's a walking vortex, but I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's a walking vortex. Let me see this. 25 hit, yeah, so it is a walking vortex, which is actually really nice. He doesn't have guard break, but with this walking vortex, at least you'll be able to guard break regularly. Berserker plus 60%. When he's built as a full-on NAD character, his strong attacks will actually deal some damage. For content like epic raids, I think that this character is really good. But honestly, I feel like if you have Jugrim, you don't really need to worry about red NAD characters, especially if you go for characters with like guard break, right? Like if I go over here, well, who's a good red NAD character besides Veruca that's actually like guard break? Let's see if there's anybody here that's a NAD character. Ginjo. Yeah, but if you have Ginjo, I don't think you have to worry about him. If you do need a NAD character though, I mean, he's not really a bad character to go for. Ginjo and Kuchi-Face both being on this banner, in my opinion, is actually kind of nice. Tsuruchi, she does have Disabler, which is kind of cool. She does have a 40% range collision magnification for strong attack, which I think is actually good for her in particular. More range stuff, 800 AoE distant, and then her third strong attack is going to be the vacuum into explosion, same as 5th anniversary Byakuya, if you're familiar with that. And damage to lacerate enemies plus 40%. Devastation plus 40%, Disabler, and Lacerate on all of her attacks. Honestly, I think that this character is actually pretty good. I just feel like if she got Havoc, she would actually be a really good character. I think she's just, honestly, I think she's just a really good character. I think she would have been really, really good if she got Havoc. I think she would have been great if she got Havoc, but she didn't. And that's unfortunate. Now, she does have Soul Reaper Killer, and I think that there's just better Soul Reaper Killers out there. Characters like Shunsui, Daddy Ichigo, Noel, there's just better Soul Reaper killers in my opinion, but you do have Hikone in the banner too, so if you do need a mind Soul Reaper killer, not a bad banner to summon on. Going into Kuchi, you do have a massive big fat bulge over here. Berserker 20%, he does have weaken on all of his attacks, a debuff on his second strong attack, which means that he won't be nuking as hard as White Ichigo or Can't For Your Own World, the Shuhei. The reason for that is that the debuff when it's on a second strong attack is not as potent as when it's on a special. The defense break is only like 33% as opposed to the 80, quote unquote 80% that you get elsewhere, right? 33% defense instead of the 80 that you get on Shuhei and White Ichigo. Going into the other stuff, we do have Diminisher plus 10 seconds, which he does have weakened defense on his special move, which Diminisher gives a plus 10 seconds on weakened defense, which is actually kind of nice. So if he is a really good nuker, like if you debuff into like popping off your ult, you get double weakened defense if you get him to T15. Honestly, really good nuke. But in my opinion, completely unnecessary. Mayuri, Ginjo, and Tsukishima are definitely the prize of the banner. Hikone, Sprinter plus 2, Long Stride, standard good kit character, so lunge first strong attack, 800 AoE circle second, and then full screen third strong attack. But the Sprinter plus 2 and Long Stride, in my opinion, are what makes him really valuable, even to this day. Mayuri, very good kit, 3k length beam, 960 AoE second, full screen third. I do love that they headlined with the main banner and not the first banner rerun, which would be Seruichi, Dordoni, and Kuchi face. So here you have a speed droplet drop plus 17% character, which is actually kind of nice. He does have revive on his special, so I think that this character is actually really good. You have Berserker 20%, Havoc 20%, Guard Break, Frenzy, and yeah, overall, I think he's a great character. His only issue is that he has a Spada Killer, which, like, for a Spada week, I think he's a good character, but for, like, standard, like, regular PvE play, I feel like the killer does hold him back a bit, but he does have weakening on everything, which is really nice. Ginjo, very good ranged NAD character. There's not really much to talk about him aside from, like, weakened defense, so his ultimate's good. Guard Break, he has follow-up, which means that he can attack even when the enemies are already down with his normal attack damage. Berserker plus 50%, so pretty good strong attack damage even when he's built with Chappies. Normal attack damage plus 25% with Bruiser, so an innate Bruiser of 65%. He hits really hard. His only problem is that he doesn't have a boost, which that's honestly that's fine. In content like Arena, he does unlock Poise if you want to work on him, which since he does have a Rancor Killer, I don't think he's a bad character to work on. If you want to run him in Arena, I think that he should do fairly well. Unfortunately, right now it's like melee damage plus, but I mean, it is what it is. And Tsukishima, obviously Brave Battle King. He does have Drain on all of his attacks except for his boost, which he does have boost with Enhancer plus 10 seconds, Weakened Defense, Sprinter plus 1, Poise, Long Reach 20%. This character, in my opinion, even outside of Brave Battles, is really good. Like, he does have a lot of self-sustain. He does have a Walking Vortex built into his boost. Bruiser plus 20% is a bit low in my opinion, but at the very least you are getting a team boost along with it, right? So I mean, he does his job. But I'm gonna leave it at that. I do think that this banner is worth summoning on if you're missing most of these characters, especially if you're new to the game. But aside from that, if you already have like alternate characters, you can definitely skip this banner. Don't get me wrong, Tsukishima is really good for Brave Battles. If you have Yamamoto, literally I would say don't even worry about Tsukishima, you should be fine. Just bring Chad or Fierce Battle with Kaku. I don't think that this banner is worth using orbs on unless you're missing a lot of the characters, and by the time you pull most of these characters, I would say definitely bow out. Keep in mind, end of the month is probably going to be Spirits Are Forever With You. Poll selection banner is going to be lit. We're also going to get a ton of great characters towards the end of the year, so just remember that if you want to try to save your orbs and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I guess I will leave it at that. Guys, grind on, catch up with you, stay blessed, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys so much for like literally my best month on YouTube. I was looking at the analytics and I'm like, damn bro, this is like crazy. Like, this is the most views, the most subscribers, the most ad revenue, literally just the most everything, bro. Even the most dislikes. Was awesome. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Stay blessed, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you guys so much for an amazing year so far. I appreciate y'all, and yeah, let's hope that there's many more years to come.